Did you know that every 26 seconds a vehicle is stolen in the United States? Shocking, right? Welcome back to Bizarrely Brilliant, where we unravel the most mind-boggling statistics from around the world. Today, we're diving into the world of theft, a reality that affects millions of people every year. From the most stolen items to the cities with the highest theft rates, we've got 10 theft statistics that will absolutely surprise you. So buckle up and let's dive right in. Number 10. $75 million worth of cooking oil is stolen every year. An individual was caught stealing hundreds of liters of wasted cooking oil from a dumpster outside of a Burger King in the Allendale Shopping Center in Virginia. The annual value of stolen cooking oil is estimated at $75 million. Because of the recent favorable legal and regulatory changes, the demand for biofuel has increased. The suspect in Virginia made between $300 and $400 every theft, or 25 cents per gallon of wasted cooking oil. Number 9. 1 million traffic cones are stolen every year. Drivers have probably seen traffic cones before. When there is road construction, road repair, or an accident in progress, these cones will be placed along the side of the road. American inventor Charles D. Scanlon came up with the original design for the ubiquitous traffic cone. The city of Los Angeles had hired him to paint streets. Due to regular interaction with passing vehicles, he found that the conventional wooden tripod road markings and barriers need constant repair and repainting. This realization led him to develop the rubber cone. Nowadays, rubber cones are commonly used. About 1 million traffic cones are taken each year in the United States. During cone amnesties, people in the United Kingdom are encouraged to return traffic cones that they have borrowed from the police. Number 8. Up to 600,000 guns are stolen every year in America. Due to their prevalence in criminal activity, firearms trafficking is a serious issue in the United States. In the United States, private guns are stolen at an alarming rate. It is estimated that between 300,000 and 600,000 firearms are stolen annually, which works out to at least one firearm being stolen every minute. As more citizens in more states gain the right to carry firearms, more criminals will attempt to steal them. Number 7. 1 in 4 American adults were victims of identity theft in 2021. Because of the rapid development of IoT, identity theft has become epidemic. Many people in the United States were willing to use only their mobile devices and laptops to access the internet in the early 2000s. Today's society is too slack-assed to bother. Asking your Amazon Echo for an hourly weather update or a summary of the day's top news stories is a breeze. The risk of identity theft has risen dramatically as a result of this development. 1 in 4 people in 2021 will become a victim of identity theft, which has us completely perplexed. Consider loan application fraud as part of that sum. There will be a lot of people affected by identity theft in 2021, and each one will lose an average of $1,551 and 9 hours of their time trying to get things straightened out. When compared to the rest of the world, Americans have double the rate of identity theft as anybody else. The poll that uncovered the scope of identity fraud in the United States in 2021 found that the average American had lax security practices, which was one of the most striking findings. Many participants in the poll were not from households with secure Wi-Fi networks, for instance. This is where I'm supposed to tell you about NordVPN, but I don't have a sponsorship with them, so let's carry on. Number 6. Porch pirates stole 260 million packages in 1 year. It's possible that you're not the only American waiting impatiently for a package delivery. Porch pirates wait for packages at the same time you do. Porch pirates are criminals that target homes by swiping packages left at front doors. It's hard to fathom that 260 million packages were lost or stolen due to porch piracy in only 1 year. In the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak, both retailers and consumers have elected to conduct more business online to limit the spread of infectious diseases. Unfortunately, the rise of e-commerce has also led to a rise in parcel theft. In 2022, 260 million shipments were stolen, a 25% rise from the previous year. Number 5. More than 2 million bikes were stolen in America in 2019. Bicycles have the dual advantages of being easily transported and lightweight. This has made it simpler for bike thieves to commit their crimes. In addition, criminals often have a field day with bikes because they can easily break locks without being noticed. During the same time period, 2 million bicycles were stolen in North America in 2019, compared to 700,000 in the Netherlands. In the same year that 2 million bicycles were stolen in North America, 125,136 bicycles were reported stolen in the United Kingdom. Bicycle theft in North America in 2019 was so commonplace, it's estimated that one bike was taken every 30 seconds. Between April and August of the following year, around 215 bicycles were stolen every day in the United Kingdom. Number 4. The Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist. The sap of maple trees is processed into a sweet syrup known as maple syrup. But despite its sugary moniker, maple syrup is still a highly sought-after item. Between 2011 and 2012, a heist known as the Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist took place, in which almost 3,300 tons or 3,000 metric tons of maple syrup worth $18 million was taken from a storage facility in Quebec, Canada. White metal barrels were used to hold the syrup, although even those were only checked once a year. Trucks were utilized to bring the syrup barrels to an isolated sugar hut, where the thieves removed the maple syrup using siphons, replaced it with water, and brought the barrels back to the factory. The Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers, who produce 77% of the world's maple syrup, ran the storage facility. Number 3. 2 million dogs are stolen every year in the US. Despite their domestication, dogs retain a high potential for violence. This is why we have security dogs, animals specifically bred, trained, and equipped to deal lethal force to any intruders who dare to risk the safety of our loved ones or our property. Because of this, it blows our minds that some people still steal pets as a job. In reality, each year in the United States, 2 million canine companions are taken illegally. Puppies of rare or valuable breeds can be sold to unscrupulous pet stores, medical research facilities, and even regular people who may not know the dog's origins. Some of these canines may be sold to underground fighting rings where they will be subjected to cruel contests. More than 80% of lost pets in the United States are never discovered, and 1/3 of all dogs and cats go missing every year. Number 2. Up to 25 million milk crates are stolen every year. Square or rectangular stackable containers called milk crates are used to transport milk and other goods from dairies to stores. Many innocent people have committed the crime of stealing milk crates. Milk crates are a common sight in unfinished basements, backyards, and garages. Milk crates are commonly used for this purpose. The cost of replacing stolen milk crates forces dairy farmers to raise milk prices and makes it difficult for them to keep up with demand. The sad truth is that each year as many as 25 million milk boxes are stolen. Losses of up to $100 million may result from this theft. Milk crates are supposed to be returned to stores for reuse, but that doesn't happen very often. Bad plastic recyclers have been linked to milk crate thefts because they shred the stolen crates and resell the chips on the illegal market. Number 1. 75% of employees have stolen from their place of work. Embezzling large quantities of money from one's work is nothing new, and we've all heard stories or movies about it. What's even harder to believe is that as many as 75% of workers have stolen from their employer at some point. We didn't make up that number. We received it from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which is a pretty reliable organization. According to the Chamber's research, employee fraud and abuse may be to blame for as much as 30% of all firm failures. This means that 30% of companies fail because their salaried personnel stole their money. Employee theft often involves petty items, as well as larger amounts of money. One survey found that 10% of workers have stolen office supplies at least once, with 80% claiming to have taken pens. It's always important to stay informed and aware. If you found this video helpful, Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family to spread the knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to Bizarrely Brilliant for more surprising statistics and insights. We post new videos every week. Do you have any thoughts or experiences related to these theft statistics? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let's start a conversation. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay safe, stay curious, and as always, stay brilliant. Thank you for watching. Until next time.